For anybody, and that I feel like this is how you probably develop your own voice. A lot of the times I don't really go for the joke. I'm not thinking of a joke in my head. I think what is best to go on is like go off of a feeling and you're like, why is this bothering me? Why do I find this strange? What is about this thing that is so weird or like annoying you because you're like, it's so small or stupid. And then from there, like sometimes just the obsessiveness of thinking about something, you're like, obviously this is something very passionate to me right now. And I should probably think about why it's in my mind. And then I think that's where I get the joke. The reason why I record a set is because sometimes you'll have this happen. You'll have a joke that's working really, really well on a consistent basis for a while. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, it stopped working. So then I have to go back and listen to when it was working and figure out what I was doing differently to what I'm doing now. Every now and then it's because you dropped a phrase. I naturally drop stuff, and it's not because I do it on purpose. It just happens. It feels like a lot more work, but you can really create your own avenue in that, if you don't really get seen by industry, you could probably have a really great fan base and still make a really great living doing this. And honestly, if industry sees that you're pulling in money, somebody's going to want to take advantage of that. So I just always say, keep creating for yourself and doing that, doing stuff that you enjoy. And I think people will it's kind of like the law of attraction that people will come to you. To get your voice seen, you really should just be like creating stuff and putting it online, because we're online like 24/7. It's like a cocktail party. It's a great way for a lot of people that wouldn't get to see you. And it's a good community. I know a lot of people hate Twitter, but if you learn to mute it and just treat it as a joke machine, engage off of doing stuff like that or writing sketches and putting videos up, that's such a great way for people to see you, rather than it's harder to go do live stuff and get a huge audience base, but you can really find a community by putting your ideas up online. I think those are goals that are maybe a little bit beyond your control, and it might not work out that way. So I think your goals should be more based in, instead of what is something that you can do that can get you to SNL, or what is something that you can do that can get you to late night, is focus on that goal rather than that end goal. So be I'm going to write 5 new characters and I'm going to put them online. That is my goal for this year. Or I'm going to write a joke every day or every hour about what's going on in the news, because I feel like that'll make you feel better. You've hit your goal. That is something that you can control. And then I guarantee you the other stuff will happen and you will get work that way, rather than being focusing on the prize. You should focus on the work.
If you're serious about becoming a comedian, join our Facebook group linked in the description below to start getting tips like these every single day, and watch this playlist of our top writing tips to improve your writing today.